So the purpose of a floating wetland is to basically the plant roots are using up the nutrients that might be in the water. So nitrogen, phosphorus are some of the common ones that we see that comes off of sometimes if people over fertilize their lawn, you can end up with extra nutrients. Things like dog poop, things like that can cause that excess nutrients. So the way that the floating wetland works, it actually, as it floats around, the roots are uptaking those nutrients and using it to provide nutrition for the plants. So it's a pretty great kind of symbiosis that happens there. And by reducing the amount of nutrients, it can reduce the amount of algae that can thrive in the pond. So right now, it's still a little bit early to have a lot of algae this time of year, but this will help us to prevent that algae. Our goal this year is to prevent the algae from taking hold. So we're really excited about this. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Miss Lisa and Miss Priya. As a former middle school science teacher, I know how important it is for students to not only be educated about community issues, but to also be engaged in creating and implementing solutions. KC Water has made a commitment to become involved in this educational process and to work alongside teachers and other non-formal educators to connect students with critical information and experts in STEM-related career fields. I first met Miss Cassie from the Sage Center several years ago at a North Kansas City teacher in-service event. And I'm sure Cassie is so thankful for the day she met me. And I think she's ready to get rid of me. Now I've lost my place. She and I quickly found common ground about getting students involved in hands-on, interactive service learning projects. Since then, we have collaborated with her students to collect both chemical and biological data on the little creek that flows next to their school. We have involved them in botany projects to help reduce stormwater runoff and have had students present their findings to community members. Here to explain to you more about the Sage Center and how her students got involved in creating a floating wetland is Miss Cassie.